Yo, mic check 1, 2. Let's get some camera light here. There we go. How we doing? This is Barbaric Eric, and we're gonna play some Magic, Mythic tier, standard ranked. Here we are. We are Mythic 1281. We were 1140 something, 1150. A few hours ago, but we had a 3-hour road trip, and here we are. We're ready to pick it up where we left off and just kind of see what this Mythic tier competition is about in our second season here. But it looks like we hit it with 20 days left, so we got a while, and we're really high ranked. So thanks for tuning in. This is Barbaric Eric, and we're going to play some standard ranked. The deck is Fallen Angels. It's a predominant green ramp. Predominant green ramp with some angels and some Sheltered by Ghost, basically. Split it up. That's basically what it is. I wouldn't call it an aggro deck. It's more of a ramp deck. And I'm iffy on how I feel about it, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks even more for hitting the like button. And if you're into live streaming gaming content, we do stream mini games multiple times a week. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate that. Let's see how the cards fall. Let's see how the cards fall. Play blue, white, followed by blue. He's going to have a lot of control. He's going to have tons of control. Not a lot, tons. Hell yeah. Here we go. Okay, so I just played Fenrir to grab my fourth mana in round 2. Round 3. Yeah, grabbed my fourth mana in round 3 with Fenrir. Yeah, and now Fenrir can die, that's totally cool. That'll go back to enchantment status. Yep. Okay, come on. That's a pretty solid draw right there. That's a pretty solid draw. Honestly, here, this is risk. Playing this Ouroboros. Okay. That could have been worse. I thought he was going to counter that creature play. So what was risky was playing the Ouroboros there when I had the option to play either Elspeth Planeswalker or Lyra Dawnbringer. Lyra... Do I want any of these off the board right now? Does combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yeah, you should probably die. Yeah, we'll kill this one. Okay, so I think the plan is to win with the Planeswalker. We're going to play the Elspeth with the Ouroboros, and we're going to use Elspeth to create the double Knight token. And that paired with the Ouroboros will basically put him in Buttfuck City, if we're being honest. So now the plan constantly is changing. Trying to figure this one out, not sure where we're going here. It kind of looks like right now I'm about to play double Angel. Can't be blocked, and he's doing 3 damage. Okay. But that's okay, as soon as I play Lyra, I'll have Life Leech in the air. And he's doing something tricky here, not sure what. Okay. So Lyra over Elspeth here. I believe Lyra over Elspeth here is the play. I say that because I need the life leech right now. Otherwise he's about to get... The life in standard, you only get 20 health every game, right? You start with 20 health, so it goes quick, man. Okay, so this coming round, I can play Elspeth followed by Sheltered by Ghost. And so what that's going to allow me to do is remove either 1 creature or 1 enchantment from the battlefield. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's go here. Here, here. Bear with me here. A little bit of reading. Let's do this. I'll attack. Okay, it looks like we got him on his heels. But I've said that before, and then I've been wrong and lost immediately. So thanks for tuning in. This is Barbaric Eric. We are Mythic ranked 1271, and we are currently playing Mythic Standard ranked 1259. So we're playing up just a touch in the ladder, not much. Here we are. But yeah. He hit me with the split it up. That's the only card that could have saved his life. Son of a bitch. Okay. I mean, that was the card. Okay. Okay, I think I got just the solution for this ass, and it starts by not blocking and sacrificing this token creature. So he hit no life leech, and he has 6 HP. Okay, here we go. So, first we here, and then we do something like this. It honestly doesn't matter. Let's take this one. then over here, I mean, for good measure, we're not even going to play our Llanowar Elf, we're just going to fly right over his 10 tokens and smack him in the mouth. GG, soldier. Let's go, baby. Like and subscribe. 1254. Mythic 1254 and counting. Alright, let's see. Double Ouroboros. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Thanks for tuning in. This is, we got a bug. Did I just get his ass? I think I just got his ass. Like and subscribe. And we got Magic Harry Seasoned Mythic 1433. This is Barbaric Eric, streaming live from San Antonio, Texas, and we are Mythic Standard ranked 1254 in the world, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate that as we build our YouTube presence and our Magic the Gathering sponsorships. Here we are. Go smack him in the mouth, little Hemosymbic Might. Very underrated card, by the way. And now it's dead. Alright, because we're not allowed to have nice things, but hey, take an extra card. It's on me, baby. It's on me. Hell yeah. Why you gotta kill it? Why you gotta kill it? Alright, let's see if you can kill this one. Can you kill this one, lad? I don't think you can, lads. Alright, he did. Arg. You fuck. Alright, can you kill this Ouroboros? Can you kill every creature I put out on the board? Get out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here with that bullshit. Ow. So we're lacking one white mana to play either of these cards. There is 11 planes in my deck, as well as 2 starting towns. So there's 14 cards out of my 60 that will get us there. None of them seem to want to be the next card, though. So it's where we're at. It's where we're at. You know, we're hanging in there. We're grinding. He wants that removed now. He's removed every creature I've played until this one. So here we are. But that's the name of the game when you're playing at the elite of the elite. Tap target creature, 3 stun counters. Okay, so he hasn't removed that, but he just put 3 round stun counters on it. And then he removed it. Why? Tapped permanent. Got you, that's why he tapped it. So he could cast that from exile as a removal. Because it was tapped. This guy's a fucking cunt. That's where we're at, though. That's just where we're at. So again, we got 3 cards now in our hand that are double white ticks, and we have a single white mana draw. Here comes our double white. Here it is. Here it is. Anyway, this is Barbaric Eric, and thank you for joining this stream. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, and if you don't mind adult language, then feel free to stick around. But if you know, are a little sensitive, you know, then this might not be the channel for you to linger around. Just full disclosure, I like to curse like a sailor, and I don't like to be judged for it. Let's do this. Let's do this.
The real battle begins. More
Try
heroes
this.
for the cause.
Yeah, I didn't really have much of a move there, alright? I'm sorry. I gotta wait for the opportunities. I can't manufacture them, alright? You gotta play the cards you're dealt. And he got dealt a 6/6 flying token. Because, you know, why not? Let's go. But thank you for hitting that like button for me. I appreciate it. Yeah. You big scared. You big scared. Let's go. Let's get back in here. Let's get back in here. So I think the next play is Lyra, and then an Elspeth generate 2 tokens. So we'll do that. Then we'll do this. Okay, and then next round, we'll hit our second flyer, Exemplar of Light. And he just killed my Planeswalker, yo! Oh man, that's not very nice. And then he played another Deer 6/6 flying deer token. Little Wendigo deer. Why? Huh? Really? And my other flyers tapped, but you had a double removal? This is why I hate playing black deck. It's just nothing but removal spam. All of you black deck players are nothing but removal spammers. That's all you do. You're one-trick ponies. Now we're down to 1300th in the world ranked standard. And it's all because you guys play bitch-made decks. Bitch-made removal spam decks. I'm gonna show you my deck. Look, I'm gonna show you my deck. Look, what you know what you don't see? Here's 4 sheltered by Ghost, but truthfully, that's not even a removal. That's more of a pacify, alright? Then what else we got? We got 1 split it up in here. Why? Because sometimes you need that board flip, and sometimes you need the Hail Mary, and that's what you have that split it up in there for. What else you see in here, guys? You know what you don't see? You know what you don't see? You don't see 20 to 35 removal spells. Why? Because I try to play Magic, not stop everybody else from playing Magic and then force them to watch me play Magic. No, I'm trying to just play Magic like it's supposed to be played. I don't play discard and control deck. Why? Because that shit is bitch made. Let's go. Like and subscribe. And you know what? We're 1300th in the world, and we did it that way. So, I mean, did we win a bunch more games than we lost? No. But when it's all skill-based matchmaking, and you're playing the best in the world, you can expect it to consistently be right around 50%. Because it's skill-based matchmaking. That's what it is. Anyway, we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. Next game. Next game. Let's hope that we don't get hit with 5 removals this game. But here we are. And I will do my best to positive vibes. Why? Because this will get you upset quick. When you're playing standard ranked, it's like you're asking to be punished. You're asking to be punished. And what I mean is, the wins are not that gratifying, whereas the losses are super annoying. Super annoying. The losses are super annoying. Like, you don't lose because, like, your deck sucks. You lose because they don't let you see the good parts of it. Or they give it to you just when they know it's too late. They're like, oh, he needs a tree mana. You need the tree mana. He needs the forest. He needs the forest mana to play any of his hand, so we feed him plain only. Plain only. And then come round 7 when you got 3 health, boom, the forest drops and you're like, oh, now I can play my mana elf. Fuck you. Let me concede. Speaking of mana elf. There we go, mana elf, baby. My favorite start, my favorite start. Forest, mana elf. I know we didn't get the forest, but now we have the forest with the mana elf. Moving on. Hired Claw. Let's try this, let's try this. Good luck out there, Mana Elf, but I don't think you're gonna make it to the next round. Why do you say that, Eric? Quite simply, red deck is loaded with minus 2/2 cheap removal, minus 3/3 cheap removal. Oh, look at that. What is that? That's a 1 mana 2 removal. Why? Because it's red deck. It's just as shitty as black and blue deck. That's why I play green. That's like the Jedi. Green is the Jedi. Everybody else is the dark side. Green is the Jedi. Well, white is also the Jedi. Green and white are the Jedi. I should change my deck name to the Jedi. Alright, here we are. Here we are. We got no character to play any of this on, so I guess we'll draw a card. Okay. Alright, we drew a plain mana. Okay. So that would mean that there's our forest. Okay, so here's all the lands, but there's no creatures to play with. So this one looks like another kick in the ass. And the only creature that we're gonna draw before it's GG's well played is gonna be a single mana Llanowar Elf. And it was immediately removed. As soon as it hit the board, it did not survive half of a turn. So, again, this is why standard rank, they say it's punishing. It's punishing. That's frustrating. So, man, if I was just 1 round quicker on getting a creature out, but of course I just got my second creature 12 cards in, we could have played this here, but the best I can do instead is gonna be something like that. Play a plane. Now, hopefully he doesn't kill me next round, and then I'll have a chance. Nope, it's over. GG. Red will sit here and cast those sorcery spells from the pocket, and then they'll cast them from exile. And not a lot you can do about it. So we just played 961. Well, we were 1300. Now we are 1315 and actively sliding backwards. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and watching me get my ass beat. Here we are. Look at ya. Look at ya. So let's see some good cards. Let's see a good start. What would that look like for us? That would probably look like an Ouroboros, a mana elf. This is a pretty good start. It's a pretty good start, not gonna lie. Okay, it's not an ideal start. An ideal start would have included 3 mana, not 2, but we did get the mana elf to make up for that. at least early game, and the Mana Elf plays a pivotal role in playing the Leyline Axe early. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I can win. Ah, Jesus Christ, these removal decks. Maybe I should just go play my removal deck. Should I just go next game? Maybe I should just switch over to removal deck. I haven't played it at all while climbing the ladder. But if everybody's going to remove every creature I put on the board every single game, maybe I have to play removal deck. 1209. Sing is 1209. Now this draw has land starved us 2 rounds now. Remember our original 7 cards, we only drew 2 lands, and we have yet to draw a land since. I don't understand why this game seems to only either give me creatures or lands. Never creatures and lands. Yet 1/3 of my deck is creatures, 1/3 is lands. Doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? I think we're gonna go play some Battlefield 6. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna play Battlefield 6. Yeah, I think we're gonna go play some Battlefield 6. GG's. Alright, so we're gonna end at 1324 Mythic, and that would mean that we've now slid backwards about 170 slots since hitting Mythic about 6 hours ago this morning. So it's what it is, not a big deal. And we'll pick up the pieces and we'll move on. We'll try